What's up, everybody? Guess who's back from an early retirement? That's right, the Pharaoh, and he's here with another message of love and light just for you. Sorry guys, I know I've been away for like what seems like forever, but a lot has changed in my life. Anyway, this is like the second take I'm doing because the audio didn't really work out for the first take. But guys, I really want to share a lot of my journey, where I've been, how I've gotten to where I am now, and a lot of tips and tricks that I've learned along the way, because I've grown as a person, and what I want to share with you is really just how to be more authentic, audaciously authentic, because if we're not here as who we're meant to be here as, then what's the point? Like, we can't shine our own light, and then other people won't be inspired to shine their light, because what's the point, right? Anyway, in sticking to where this show started off, I'm burning some myrrh right now, and that is a very, very powerful incense. It actually not only purges the atmosphere from just like stagnant energy and energy that is coming against, I guess, like being more authentic, because that's the lens in which I see things, but it actually is a very good mental stimulant and a deep intuitive accelerator, because I find that when I burn that, I not only start to think more intuitively, but also my dreams are much more intense, and I'm able to come to the conclusion where what I desire in manifesting is actually more attainable. And in living in that space, of course, like we've all heard about living in the end, it becomes very easy to tap into that and actually see things unfold much more smoothly. Anyway, sharing that. Also, I'm wearing the All You Need Is Plov shirt because I was away in Tashkent for a while and I learned a lot of stuff traveling there. Well, that is not a knife. No, this is a knife. But yeah, I guess I'll be doing a vlog or something about that, maybe on this channel. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. A lot of what I've experienced there is part of my private life, and I don't want to share too much of that. I don't know if my girl's gonna like it a lot, but we'll see. We'll try and talk her into it. Comment below if you want to see more of that. But getting back to the theme of where I started this channel, let's pick some cards and see where that goes. And I'm gonna start off with these inspirational cards, and I just printed a bunch of these and I leave them everywhere I go, like grocery shops or like wherever I am, and I'm just leaving them between the products in the aisles, behind the products, whatever it is. And let's just pick one of these cards and see where it goes. Every sunrise is a reminder that you have another chance. Oh God, that's so interesting, because I honestly just had a download about this like the other day when I was in deep meditation. Actually, let me just pull it up here because I really want to read it verbatim what I wrote down. I was actually doing some intensive meditation, and in terms of some kind of manifestation that I already came to the conclusion where I was living in the end, but I was still calculating the timeline for it to unfold, and I was like, okay, I gotta have a battle plan for the next few days just to anchor these affirmations in. And then all of a sudden it hit me, and I was counting the days like Saturday, Sunday, Monday, and all of a sudden I said, what is this? Because there's only today. If we're not living in the now, we are not experiencing time the way it really is. We're projecting things, even our own expectations, into the future. And as soon as we do that calculation, we're actually limiting ourselves to not experiencing it now, or at least unfolding in the now. And it went on. It was like, there's only today. Every day is a new day, just like that card said. And we have the chance to be new every single day. We have a chance to just dismiss the past, cancel that shit, and say, no, I am who I am today. This is my decision, and this is the embodiment of what I'm gonna do. Because linear time is so BS. Like, that's what I wrote. Let's just decide what we want and see it happen today. Why are we waiting or expecting the unfolding a week or a month or whatever bullshit if it's not today? Jesus didn't do it like that. All manifestations deserve to be realized in the same day or even sooner, meaning like we can do things instantly if we actually believe it. The only thing that's hindering us is our own expectations, our own assumptions as to how things unfold. You know, people have this idea of like a bridge of incidents. Like, I know if you listen to Neville, you get a lot of that in you, and of course there is a process that happens, but like, okay, if I have a bridge of incidents, hey, I want to manifest a pen. Oh look, there's my bridge of incidents. Why do we have this idea that the bridge of incidents has to be like 58 miles long? No, we just decide it. It can just show up. And hey, okay, maybe the pen's not here, but okay, there's a bridge of incidents. Like, I go outside and my girlfriend leaves a pen on the table. Like, oh, there's a pen. You know, it doesn't have to be this long drawn out process. We can actually see things happen so quick, so fast. Like, that is the thing about quantum shifting. We can literally wake up in a new reality if we actually change our thoughts about it. But anyway, that being said, I got another set of cards that I want to share with you guys. This is like my own oracle deck. I'm still honing it and working on it, but all the archetypes are outlined very well in this deck, and I want to share it with you guys because it's pretty cool, to be honest. And I'm not floating my own boat. You guys tell me if you like them. So these are the cards. Like, you can see some cool little images there. Just interesting stuff. But I made these, and all these are different archetypes. They all have different messages. Like, each card has an interesting kind of symbolism, a lot of deep mystical knowledge, and a little Egyptian hieroglyph there, because we got to stick with the theme of the Pharaoh, because that is who we are. We are Pharaoh Phaneros, the body, the temple of the manifestor, manifestation, Phaneros, which is also the Greek word for lantern. But I pulled this one, very interestingly, the gift, and we have the open palm, which, if you're also aware of the Proto-Canaanite script that developed into modern Hebrew and Arabic, then you also know that this is kaf, and it means the open hand, and it's the gift. And you can see in the card, it's coming out of a cherry blossom tree, a hand, a divine hand, with an open scroll with a seal on it and a star. And all of these are symbols. They all mean something. That's why I put them in the card. I'm not going to go too much into detail because my battery is really low. I'm trying to get into the flow of these videos once again because I want to start sharing more of this stuff with y'all. But this card is a divine decree, and it's giving the hope of the fulfillment in the star. That star is the leading star, the guiding star. As you know, navigation at night used to be all done by the stars. There's symbolism in the tree, which means it's coming forth, it's blossoming. And if you know about the cherry blossom season, it only lasts a short little while. So opportunity doesn't wait forever, but it's giving you a divine decree to act, to go now. This is your permission slip. That's what this card really embodies, is a divine permission slip. And I find it funny that I pulled that because here I am sharing videos with y'all again, and I really want to be more authentic because I know I backslid a lot. I got involved looking at people to show me where to go, and it really didn't help with the process of where I was going, of who I was here to be. Because let's face it, when I started this channel, I was just being authentic. I was sharing things that helped me on my journey. And then I had a lot of manifestation success stories. But then I got into politics and religious lenses. And I'm not saying religion is bad, because I do believe in the divine source of all things, through which all things subsist and exist in. But I'm saying if you polarize people, you're actually creating walls instead of creating bridges. And I don't vibe that way anymore. I'm more of, we're all human, we're all here to help each other, we're all here to grow. Nobody wants to fight in a war. That's all manipulation, and we fall for it. People fall for it, and that's what kills people. But before I end this video, I just have one last set of cards to share with y'all. These are cards I printed. Also, these are the Arabic Asma al-Husna cards, the beautiful names of God, the divine, and there are just so many facets to the divinity that we are all emanations from. And that is how we experience life, how we experience existence. These are all facets of what we can perceive of in the divine nature. And let's see what we got here. Al-Fatah. This is the opener. This is so beautiful because this is like the opener. This is the one aspect of the divine that actually opens doors where there is no way. And when you think you're like at a blockage, like you have literally all odds against you, and then all of a sudden there's a path ahead, and the path is much more beautiful than you could have ever thought was possible. It's like when Musa alayhi salam, or Moses, was coming to the Red Sea and like literally trapped between Pharaoh's chariots and the Red Sea, and then he just walks right through because that is the opener. That is the opener of doors. That is so beautiful. And I've been there too. Like literally had my back to the wall. And then I'm just like in surrender. I'm just like, yo, I can't plan this, but there's a better planner. And boom, it unfolded in ways like I couldn't imagine. Like I said, my trip to Tashkent and then just exploring Uzbekistan. Like, look at this dude. Look at this. This is in Bukhara. Like, honestly, guys, I'm going to be sharing much more of this with y'all. And I really want to share more of who I've become. Like, I kind of want to do vlogs. I kind of want to get other people in my life involved. We'll see how that goes. I'm just posting this at random and I want to start continuing this, sticking with the theme which really started me going, because that is really who I am. I'm going to be talking about the calendar again. I'm going to be talking about that community, because that community is where people actually live who they're here to be. And we're all working together. We're all living in harmony. We're all doing our innate talents and our own individual desires. And through that, everybody profits. Everybody succeeds. And we're all more of who we're here to be. And we share it with each other. We just keep growing. This is what life was meant to be. Not politics, not religion, not conspiracy theories. Like, I still have that Illuminati card deck. And I know that it gives you insights into things that we hear are happening in the world. But how does that change my experience of the world? Honestly, if I stick to what I know I'm here to do, I accelerate by leaps and bounds. And that's what I want for all of y'all, so that we can all work together. All right? I love you guys from the bottom of my heart. I'm going to keep posting videos. We're going to keep growing together. You're going to keep growing. I'm going to keep growing. It's going to be an amazing time. Good things are coming. Good things.
Good things are coming. Good things.
So with that being said, guys, I'm signing out. I go by a different name now, actually. I'll be sharing that in a future video. But peace, love, agape, salam, namaste, Hotep. And the fit for this video is, all you need is plov.